How Bold and Beautiful's Hope will get her job back, at Steffi's expense. As expected, Steffi put Hope out the door on her behind once Carter handed control of the Forrester family's company back to them after the coup. Given that Ridge, Steffi, and even Eric were fully convinced that Brooke's daughter was the driving force behind her boyfriend's tricky takeover, it's no wonder they wanted her gone. While Ridge and Eric seemed prepared to honor Carter's request that they stick with Hope for the future, Steffi made no bones about the fact that it would be not only impossible to work together, but also a bad look for the company to keep promoting the line of someone who had ousted them from their own business. It's hard to imagine how Hope would ever get one, let alone both, feet back through the door of the fashion house, and yet we have a hunch that she will do exactly that, once the tables are turned by the reveal of a secret plot. As viewers are well aware, Steffi recruited the most famous nose in Paris, famed perfumer Daphne Rose, to be the Carter Whisperer. Steffi returned to the company, citing her desire to keep an eye on her family's interests, while secretly enacting a scheme to have her friend from overseas use her considerable feminine wiles on Walton. The hope was that Daphne's charms would break the spell Hope had on Carter, who would then come to his senses, realize his mistake, and hand the company back to the Forresters. The plan, as it turned out, worked quite well when paired with Carter's own conscience, which was working overtime even after he clocked out from the Forrester boardroom. Although Daphne didn't go through with a full-fledged seduction, she and Carter did share a kiss, which Hope walked in on. Although Hope and Carter weathered that particular storm, the damage was done. Carter returned the company to its rightful owners soon after. For all intents and purposes, Steffi's scheme was a great success, but it was also a secret, one that could change everything if it comes to light, not only for Daphne, who has fallen for Carter, but also for Steffi and Hope. Ridge and Eric backed Steffi when she cut Hope for the future and Hope herself, but they might be forced to rethink their stance should they learn that Hope and Carter's relationship was deliberately targeted. It's hard to believe that Ridge would care, given the choice words he's hurled about Hope in recent weeks, but the character made a point of not wanting to know the details of Steffi's plan with Daphne, which is a big clue that the reveal of same will prove to be a game-changer. Now that Brooke has made a play for Ridge again, it's only a matter of time before he's back in that particular saddle, which means that she could be a driving force in pushing him to reinstate Hope if Steffi's scheme comes to light. We're not saying any of this will happen right away, but it's practically a given down the road. Do you think Steffi's secret is key to Hope getting her job back?